Life is full of ups and downs, and that's not a news in today's world. Apparently, the way we handle it differs from one another, and that's why some persons break in the midst of it, and some others scale through. Depression, as read, is a mood, a high point or a low point, which of course is caused by circumstance, but we all handle it differently. So I'm going to tell you a story. Growing up, I had an experience where I had to lie to people, and in order to keep up that lie, I needed to say it again and again to people. And the more I said it, the more real it became to me. At a point, it didn't seem to me like a lie, but like the exact truth of what really happened. So here is it. We are oftentimes the product of our recurrent thoughts and our recurrent words. If you keep saying a thing, you eventually become that thing. And of course, words are powerful. I read this book by Dale Carnegie, How to Find Friends and Influence People. And a particular part of that book speaks of his interview with a psychiatrist who said if he had his way, he would not heal a mad person. And he gave an example of a mad woman. Of course, I wouldn't like to call such person a mad person. Let's say a mentally deranged person who loved her husband and would like her husband to hold her, have a baby with her husband, and have the best kind of life. Unfortunately, life didn't give her that. The husband was not willing to give her all of that, and she turned into a low-sided mood. Eventually, she created a world for herself in her thoughts, where she had a baby and she has her best life. To us, it seemed like she's deranged, but to her, she's living her best life. That was how the psychiatrist positioned what madness, or what you and I call madness today, as. It means that many persons do not take this world to be their feet, and in a quest to get freedom, they create another world for themselves. So, you've asked yourself what you want to make somebody commit suicide with all the money, all the enjoyment, all the luxury places in this world. But here is it. They feel the world is not deserving of them. So if peradventure you are in such a situation, you have a challenge, or you are in a problem or the other, and it seems to you that this world does not deserve you, it most likely comes from your recurrent thought. It's because you keep seeing the negative side of this place, and it makes you want to create a better place for yourself. And I say it many times. I was having a conversation with somebody on Twitter, and I said that for everyone who commits suicide, don't see it as a bad thing. To them, it was actually a free zone. It was a point where they could get the joy that they cannot locate in this world. It was a point where they would be free and get to do things better. In their mind, something somewhere had educated them that there is somewhere better than where they are. So committing suicide was a very good option for them. But you need to understand this. It's not a better option. Peradventure you don't have the strength to fight. Say it to yourself that you can. If you can consistently think about that place where you think is your free zone, which actually is not, you can also think about this world being a place you can overcome. You have the strength. You have the mind. If you think and make it, a whole lot of things make people go into depression. And I'm not here to talk about those things because even if I'm in your shoes, I probably will not be able to scale through what you're about to scale through. But I just want to let you know that you have the strength. You have the power as much as you are willing to use the power. The power in your care is potential, but you can put it to work. This is not the end of the race. However your situation, your freedom is not in death. Your freedom is not in suicide. Your freedom is in staying and fighting it through. Even God has not planned that for us. Just have a thought of it. You can win. And winning is not you totally overcoming your challenges. Winning is having the first thought that you can do it. Immediately you say to yourself that you can overcome this challenge, then you have won. Say it again, you win the second time. And as long as you keep saying it, you keep winning. Your winning is not when you totally overcome the challenge. Your winning starts now. Suicide is not the option.